guys, my name is Marie and welcome to my Kawaii world. So in this video we're gonna go shopping at Tom's Honey Butter Almond Farm in Myeongdong. If you guys haven't been there, it's a really adorable store. One of the most popular souvenir items to buy in Korea are honey butter almonds, but there are actually so many different flavors and they're always coming out with new seasonal flavors. So in this video I'm going to take you shopping at the store, and then my kids are going to test out the different flavors of honey butter almonds and we're going to tell you which ones you should buy. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Here we are at the Honey Butter Almond store in Myeongdong. You can't miss this store. When you get off of the subway, it's right in the middle of the main street and it's bright yellow and it's so amazing. When I first came to Korea, this was just such a small little brand that they would sell at grocery stores, and a lot of tourist shops would carry these almonds, but at some point they ended up doing really well and they expanded and they were able to build this amazing store in the middle of this tourist shopping district. And here you can check out all the different flavors. They change the flavors up every once in a while. I think there are some that they always have, like of course they have the honey butter. The wasabi is a staple, and I think this laver one, or the seaweed flavored almond, is also a staple. But then I think some of the more seasonal flavors included this chocolate mint, as well as maybe the black sugar milk tea. And they're really good about picking up on trends. So whenever something is super trendy in Korea, like I think a year or two ago the black sugar milk tea became really popular, they made a almond with that flavor, and a lot of the almonds are really true to flavor. At places like Daiso, sometimes you can find the imitation brands, but nothing tastes quite as good as the Tom's Honey Butter Almonds in my opinion. Have you guys ever been to the Hershey's or the M&M's chocolate factory in Times Square? I don't even know if that still exists, but for some reason this store layout and I guess some of the displays kind of remind me of the Hershey's chocolate factory in Times Square. If you guys know what I'm talking about, leave a comment below. Anyway, I think that Tom's Honey Butter Almond Farm did a great job with their branding. They created that cute almond character, and they also have these multi-packs which you can purchase and you can try all the different flavors or just get them and share them with your friends. I think that pre-COVID they probably would have had samples out, but now, you know, we want to be hygienic and sanitary, so there are no samples available. By the way, I have actually recently discovered that you can buy these off of Amazon, so I will include those links in the description box below, and keep in mind that those are affiliate links. And I think I may have seen them on YesStyle, so I'll add those if I could find them. So I'm going to show you guys the flavors in greater detail in the second part of this video, but there are two kinds of almonds. There are some that are chocolate coated, and this pack features all of the chocolate coated almonds, or at least some of them. And then there's another type of almond that is just sort of sweet and sugar coated, and it still looks like an almond, whereas the other ones are just dipped in chocolate. So as you can see, it's worth visiting this store because there are all these cute spots for taking photos, and you have so many options on the types of almonds you want to buy. And not all of the stores carry this big of a variety, but chances are there are going to be a lot of other stores in Myeongdong selling these products, and I'm pretty sure that they're all genuine Tom's Honey Butter Almond Farm products, but the prices are going to vary, and this store won't necessarily have the best prices. I think the cheapest that I've seen them is about 4,800 won, and it'll go up to about 7,000 won on the higher end. And the honey butter almonds will be available probably for the cheapest prices, and then these other flavored almonds will vary in price. I think the cheapest place to find these is probably online, and I've also seen some really good deals at the drugstores like allll or allll. They'll have a buy two get one free deal, and that can be really good. But if you want to have the full variety and kind of pick and choose what you want and just have everything easy to access in one location, then this store is a great place to do that. And also, this is the only place that has those cute honey butter almond statues, which you can take a photo with. Alright, it's time for the taste test. We're going to tell you which of these flavors are our favorite and which ones you should just pass on. First up, we have the classic honey butter almond flavor. This is the almond that started it all, and you definitely have to try this one because it's the original, and you can definitely taste the butter in this. If you look at these, they just look like regular roasted almonds that have a little bit of salt or sugar on them, but when you put them in your mouth, it's a flavor explosion. And this is definitely true to the honey butter flavor. It's sweet, salty, and it tastes like butter.
And it's good. It's sweet. Mostly sweet. Yeah, it's really good. It's really sugary and buttery.
Next up, we have the wasabi almonds, and this is probably the second most common flavor that I see out in stores. It is sweet, it's sugary, however, it does have a kick from the wasabi flavor, and it's a little bit spicy because wasabi is a little bit spicy, but it's not too spicy. However, I am just not really a fan of this flavor. There are better almonds out there.
Why did I eat that? Oh, it's not so strong. We're gonna take a look at that. It's so spicy.
This next one is the Laver almond, and this has to be my #1 favorite almond from Tom's Honey Butter Almond Farm. It tastes like that Japanese furikake stuff that you sprinkle on your rice. They sell it in America, but it tastes like soy sauce with a little bit of sugar. This is such a nostalgic flavor for me, and I love this almond so much. I know seaweed on almond sounds weird, but trust me, it's good.
I've tried this kin before, and it was good. The flavor is really like, it has sweet glaze on it. It's really good. Those are one of my favorite ones since when I had all these other ones. Yeah. Hold your hand if you like strawberries.
This next one is a strawberry almond, and I really like fruity flavors, so I thought that I would love this, but honestly, it's just okay. There is a slight strawberry flavor, but it's not as powerful and strawberry as I would have hoped. And I think this is an okay almond. Maybe it's worth trying, but I probably wouldn't buy 10 packs of these to take home to your friends.
It has a very light note. This taste is very light. Going through all of them, eating all of them, that's the lightest flavor. It's so good. It's not just like strawberry, it's sugary. More sugary.
Next up, we have the peach almond, and after trying the strawberry almond, I didn't have very high hopes for this. However, this one is really good. The peach flavor is quite pronounced. There's also a peach aroma to it, and compared to the strawberry one, this one tastes much better. As you can see, there's a slight candy coating on the shell, but it just looks like a regular almond.
The peach pop rock. The peach is very sweet, just like peach.
Next up, we have the mango banana almond, and I had really high hopes for this because mango and tropical flavors are some of my favorite flavors out there. However, the banana flavor on this almond was ridiculously overpowering. So if you like banana milk and banana flavors, you're probably gonna like this almond, but if you're expecting mango, this tastes nothing like mango.
Mango! Yum. It's really banana. It's like banana.
Next up, we have baked corn almond, and if you come from the US, corn sounds kind of like a weird flavor, but corn is actually a staple flavor, I think, in Korean snacks. I remember buying kettle corn in Korea, and they had multiple flavors, and one of the flavors of the kettle corn was corn. Now, this one is unique because it comes with little dried kernels of corn, and the best part of this is not the almond, but it's these dried up crunchy corn pieces. I mean, my sister-in-law asked us if we could buy a bag of just the corn.
I like this one. It's good.
Next up we have yogurt flavored almonds, and this is not American yogurt, this is the Korean yogurt drink that comes in a little bottle, and this is really good. The flavor of the yogurt is really true to the yogurt drink flavor, and I really like this one.
Let's try the yogurt one. See the package? It's a yogurt. Well, it's really sour and sweet, just like yogurt too. You know those tiny big, tiny bottles of the cat?
Are you guys familiar with the spicy ramen that everyone used to do the spicy ramen challenge? It's like a spicy chicken flavored ramen. Well, they make a almond in that flavor, and this is pretty spicy, and it's also sweet. So if you like spicy things, you might like this.
Hey, your kid. See the fountain, you can pick out another almond.
Next up we have the cookies and cream almond, and when I saw this I thought it was gonna be something like crunched up Oreos embedded in chocolate surrounding the almond, but this tastes nothing like cookies and cream. I don't even know how to describe this. It's a chocolate covered almond, and it doesn't taste like Oreo, it doesn't taste like cookies and cream. It's just sort of a sweet, weird chocolate. So I really don't like this.
This is sugary. And it tastes like coffee. It's the inside tastes just like the inside of the Oreo. The almond, it tastes just like the inside of an Oreo, like and it's really good. Yeah, the Oreo one wasn't so good. It didn't taste so good. I don't think it tastes good, but yeah, it didn't taste at all. If you like Oreo, you might like this Oreo package, but I do not like that, even though I like fresh Oreos. Yeah.
Next up we have the tiramisu almond, and to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of tiramisu, so I wasn't super excited about this, but this turned out to be a lot better than I had expected. It doesn't taste that much like tiramisu, but it is covered in this dark cocoa powder, and I'm a sucker for dark chocolate. I love it. So it's a little bit bitter and sweet on the inside. Overall, just super good.
The inside is really good. We have the cake. This one is really that. I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Next up we have the chocolate mint almond, and this is pretty much what you would expect. It's a mint chocolate almond. It seems like it has mint chocolate with little pieces of Oreo or chocolate cookie crumble embedded in the mint chocolate. I'll just say that if you're a fan of chocolate mint, then you should probably get this.
It's really minty. At first, it's really light, but it turns really minty. It looks toothpaste.
And finally, we've arrived at my favorite chocolate covered almond. This is the Starlight Pong Pong almond, and this sounds really weird, but stay with me. This is so amazingly good. So this is basically an almond that's covered in light blue chocolate, which sounds gross, and it would be gross if it didn't have little tiny pieces of Pop Rocks embedded in the chocolate. It's such a minor detail, but it's really not minor. Those little pieces of Pop Rocks really take this almond to the next level. What I like to do is just pop this into my mouth, let it sit and let the Pop Rocks pop and fizzle and enjoy that sweet candy flavor, and then I'll eat the almond and the chocolate if there's anything left. This is so delicious and so satisfying to eat.
That's how it sounds like.
Well, this last one I didn't have to do a taste test with the girls, but I just found some old footage of this. This was one of my monthly favorites back in January 2020, and this is a black sugar milk tea almond. This tastes exactly like the Taiwanese black sugar milk tea. All you need is the chewy boba, but this is so true to flavor and so delicious. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to check out these playlists right here. And as always, I want to give a big thank you and shout out to my Patreons and channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't become channel members yet, then go to the front of my YouTube page and hit the join button. For a small fee every month, you'll have early access to videos each week, as well as access to an entire library of videos that are reserved only for my channel members and Patreons. There you'll have behind the scenes blog posts and videos that I don't share anywhere else. Also, you'll have special emojis that you can use during live streams and in the comment section of my videos. And you'll get a shout out. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!